Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's been a minute, it's been a while that I made a video for you guys, so I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, things are happening, life is happening. But hey, I'm back again, and today I'm going to be making or showing you guys how to make this very simple delicacy, yam and fish sauce. Sorry. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I have a fish, mackerel fish, an onion, yam, palm oil, iru. I just want to have a little bit of that native taste of iru, and some fresh tomatoes and pepper. So here I'm just slicing up the yam. Peel the back when you're done and put them in a clean bowl of water to wash it. So after washing the yam, it's clean. I like to save some of it in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer to store it and prevent it from getting bad. Here in America, it's not easy to get yam and it's usually very expensive. So this is the best way to store your yam. Slice it up to the size that you want and put them in a Ziploc bag and keep it keep it in the freezer. It needs to be frozen so it doesn't get bad. Whenever you want to cook it, just bring it out and cook. So this is the remaining quantity, and that's what I'm going to be making. It's just for me, so I don't need to cook a lot. So here I put it in the boiling water. Make sure you wash it first before you proceed with cooking. So add some salt and cover and allow to boil. And while doing that, you blend your pepper, put them in the blender, wash, slice it up and put in the blender. You blend it, don't make it too smooth, just a rough blend. I used level 1 on my Ninja blender so it doesn't get very smooth. And this is what you get after blending, rough blend. So you set it aside and slice your onions the quantity that you want. For me, I don't mind seeing onions in my food, so I like to slice it big, especially when making yam sauce. I want to see the chunk of onions in my sauce. For those of you that don't like seeing onions in your food, you can blend the onions together with your fresh pepper and tomatoes. But me, I like to see the onions. I don't mind seeing it. So yeah, I have to slice it up in big chunks. After slicing my onion, I proceed to boil the fish just a little bit. I don't want to boil it too much because I'm still going to put it in the sauce. So I boil it little bit because I want it to be soft so I can take out the bones from the fish. So I put my salt, I put my seasoning, and just a little water so it doesn't get burnt. So that's all, nothing too much, just to make the fish soft. When the fish is ready, this is half cooked fish. I didn't cook it completely. So take it aside in a bowl and try to debone as much as you can, because you don't want to be eating your sauce and fighting with bone. So I try to take out the bone, mostly the middle bone of the fish, and so I can use it to make the sauce. Now I proceed to add my red oil to my pots. Allow the pots to dry first, and you add the red oil. Be careful so you don't add too much. And this is yam sauce, and red oil and yam is usually a good combo. So I put the oil, allow it to heat up a bit, not too hot. We're not trying to bleach the oil. Allow it to heat up and add your onion. Let it fry a little bit and add your iru, you know, and the blended tomatoes and pepper, and then allow it to cook and let the tomato and pepper cook at least for it to dry, so you don't have the tomatoes tasting raw. So you need to let it cook, and when you can see just the oil above, then you know that your sauce is dry enough to be used. So I decided to check on the yam to see if it's soft, because it doesn't take long for yam to get ready. So you have to use your knife or the fork to check if it is soft enough, depending on how soft you want it. And if it's soft enough, you drain out the water. So here the tomatoes there's still water in it, so I still have to leave it to let it dry up. And you can see now the oil is on top, that means it's dry. You can't see the water from the tomatoes. And that's when I added the fish to it, for the fish to cook all the way through as well. So after adding the fish, I leave it to cook and dry out all the liquid. So you can see it's just the oil and the sauce that's there. It's not there's no liquid from the tomatoes. And at this point, your sauce is ready, and you can serve the quantity that you want. So yeah, that's the fish sauce. And now I'm also going to serve the yam. So when the yam is ready, you just drain it out. You test it to see if it is cooked all the way through, and then you take out the water so it doesn't make the yam to become soggy. So here I was taking out the quantity I want, and this particular yam refused to move. But yeah, I took some quantity to eat, and then I tasted it, and it was tasting so good. You know, there's a way you eat, enjoy your food, and you're gonna have accents from cooking a nice food. That's exactly what happened, cause this food is giving. Okay, so you go try it for yourself and enjoy. And at this point, I was getting ready to watch some Nollywood on YouTube. So thank you guys for coming and watching my video. I'll try to make more video very often, as much as possible. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you try it and tell me what you think.